All right, it's everybody's favorite time of day. It is after 9. It's Mike and Lisa from AM 800. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday hump day action as we are nicely underway on what could be, Lisa, a record-setting day temperature-wise, looking for a high of 19, which would break the high of 16.6 Celsius set back in 2013.
I'm all for record breaking. I'm all
Let's
for
do it.
record breaking.
In the good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Yep. I'm all for it. So bring it on. Bring on the nice weather. And what's frustrating though is that it's too early to plant things. Like it's too early to jump into where I want to be right now when we have days like this. So I guess you have to kind of restrain and maybe just plan
It's all
where you want to
relaxed a
put
little.
things. I like gardening, but I am nowhere near a gardener. And when I say gardening, I don't mean vegetables because my yard is way too shady. I have a lot of mature trees. I don't have a lot of full sun in my yard. So I've tried to grow things like tomatoes. Easiest thing in the world to grow. No luck. So
Nothing, eh? Is it the lack of sun, you think? Because I'm
yes,
having a heck of a time even growing grass in certain parts of my
yes,
yard because I have a lot of shade too, and I got to
yes.
figure this out because I don't want a mud pit again this year. My lawn's been awful the last couple of years.
It's definitely the lack of sun. Definitely. That plays a huge part. So what I have to try and do now is plant um, shade friendly things.
Hibiscus? Is that what? Hibiscus?
Hibiscus. No, hibiscus is a tropical, so they love
Oh,
full sun. And I can only put so many hostas in my yard, honestly. Anyway, so I can take this time to get into the mood and start to plan is what I was getting at.
okay. All right, good stuff. And I think people will all be kind of in that mood this week if they're able to get out in the yard and at least do some cleanup or something. You can do that and get that all set. Wayne says he's going for a motorcycle ride today, maybe the first one of the year, I would think, for Owano.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so there's
Be
something to
safe.
do.
Be safe.
Be safe. So yeah, what are you doing if you're able to, break away from work for a little while and go out today and enjoy the nice weather? 19 or 66 the next 2 days. So it should be pretty nice. Okay, I know you have some show and tell items for us. I want to talk about the word that's 3 letters and has like 600 and something different definitions, but I want to show off a couple fashion items right now.
Are you wearing them?
I am. Look at this bad boy, brand new, the retro.
Isn't that yours from the 80s?
I have one from the original, but John Fairley has dropped off for Kelly and I and for Lisa and Craig. The retro face-to-face sweatshirts, brand new, wearing it for the first time this morning, just took it out of the wrapper. Thank you to John Fairley from St. Clair College and Your TV and his show Face to Face and his campaign Face to Face for dropping those off. So I got 2 to drop off to your place, Lisa.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, John. Yeah, and we all know how popular sweatshirts are these days, especially working from home. That is my go-to in the morning. So I'll be wearing mine proudly as well. So that's awesome. All right.
Okay.
What other fashion items do you have? Should I even ask?
John says retro 2021 is
Okay. Yes, we
is
won't
what
go
they're
back to the
calling it.
80s.
Thank you. Now the other item this morning, it goes back to a topic we talked about at our 6 o'clock hour: the Grand Mayor's drain, the Grand Mayor's ditch. How they've cleared out a bunch of trees and shrubs and stuff like that. Because apparently the beavers were taking some of the wood from the trees and building dams in the drain.
I think it's so cute that we have beavers in the Grand Maris drain. And
I know. I didn't know there was
I've seen
beavers.
them with my own eyes. These
You
beavers.
seen them?
Yes, I have. You know where I've seen them? Along the Grand Maris drain near Dougal and West Grand, on the east side of Dougal. Sometimes they look like gophers. Sometimes I see a tail and I'm like, no, that's a beaver. But I think it's so cute. And part of me is, feels sad for them that they have nothing to work with in this area now where this is just their natural thing to do, right? I have seen really cute videos of beavers And I don't know that they're pets, but they've been inside these homes, and people have videotaped their pet beavers trying to build dams out of broomsticks and spatulas and everything they could find in the kitchen. They're just
Yeah.
trying to. That's their instinct. Anyway, yes, we were talking about the Grand Marais drain and how it needs to be beautified, and I would like to see more greenery, beautiful fencing, park benches, and whatnot.
Yeah, all that stuff, right? So when we were kids, we'd go down there all the time. I know you were telling the story about Connor when the drain was like full from some of the heavy rain we had a few years ago. Just slowly going down
On a
the
raft.
waterways on a
Right.
raft. That's always nice. Well, this was sent to us after we had that discussion on air this morning that you could pick this up and check it out yourself. And maybe you want one of these bad boys. It is the Grand Marais Ditch Jump Pro T-shirts, South Windsor style.
What does it say?
Grand Marais Ditch Jump Pro. So you jump the ditch, you jump the little thing in the middle, South Windsor, and it has a guy jumping over the water.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that fun?
You shouldn't do that. We shouldn't encourage it. But yes, I think many of us have.
So I think it's from BB Branded, the local T-shirt company that puts all these kind of T-shirts out, and I love it. I think I might have to get one of these.
Yes, I think you should add that to your T-shirt and sweatshirt collection.
I know, along with my face-to-face sweatshirt and all that stuff, we'd be all set. So yeah, you can pick up one of those bad boys. James, getting back to the Beavers, I've seen one near Grand Marais on the east side of Howard.
Oh, on the east side of Howard. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Probably make their way back and forth.
Yep, for sure. Okay, I got to get to my word story. So why don't we get to your show and tell when we have a minute here?
All right. Yes. So this was not planned. This was just delivered to my door after we got off the air at 9:00. Now it doesn't have my name on it. It says Craig on it, but I figured we are married. What's his is mine, and I'm going to open it.
Okay.
This could go very well, or this could go very wrong. Okay, so it's from Amazon.
So you have no idea what's in this.
I think I might know, only because he mentioned something last week, but I don't know if this is it. It seems kind of heavy. All right, so here's the thing. It's from Amazon. It's quite heavy.
Okay.
Like I shouldn't shake it, and I'm going to open it.
Okay, so you think it's breakable?
Nothing says breakable on it. By the way, be careful how you open boxes with a knife. I have sliced leather pants before with a knife while opening.
Maybe they're a new pair of leather pants to replace the other ones. Craig needed another pair.
Maybe. Yeah, Craig needed another pair. Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
To go with his face-to-face sweatshirt.
Is this what I thought? Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, I was right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you.
Okay, producer Ed, by the way, is saying it's illegal. Don't do that.
It's okay. I'll take my chances.
Okay.
The latest member of our family.
Oh.
Is the Pop Light air popper for popcorn.
Wow. Very nice. That's very exciting. A new appliance, something you can plug in whenever you get that in a package delivery is very exciting.
Complete with popcorn.
Wow, nice.
And oh my goodness, how many flavors. See, this to me is defeating the purpose of getting the air popper. I had a discussion with the family about not using packed microwavable popcorn packets anymore.
Yeah, what's the deal? Why?
Because they're not healthy.
Oh.
They're not healthy. So I said we should use an air popper because that way we can still eat popcorn, but it will be a lot healthier. And I think these, I don't think these are that healthy. I'm going to have to look into all the shakers with all the flavors and all that. But I am going to try this air popper. And I going to see if we can get some flavor on it.
Okay.
And I feel comfortable that, maybe spritz it with a little bit of olive oil. I'd like to hear what everybody else does. Maybe spritz it with a little bit of olive oil and put a little bit of sea salt on it. I think we have a much healthier bowl of popcorn than we would from a packet or a bag.
What's so unhealthy about the microwave popcorn? Because that's what we have on the weekend. And I think I'm being healthier doing that instead of Doritos or chips.
I think it's got a lot of additives, preservatives, chemical-y type
Oh,
thingies in it.
Because it never expires.
Yeah, and it's just sort of crammed in a pack, and I've heard warnings over the years. So
Okay.
I just don't know where to put this thing because I'm not leaving it on the counter.
Good. Yeah. See, I don't like I don't like anything on the counter. I even have stuff. Kelly has stuff on the kitchen counter that it's like, okay, I just want to build a shelf even to just elevate this. I hate stuff on the counter. I'm making right now. I have it's in the in my little workshop there to make a phone charger stand type thing to hide all the cords on our place where we put our phones and my watch and all that stuff to
Good
charge
idea.
stuff up.
Good idea.
Yep, that's
Make it look
one
neat.
of my current projects right there. So, okay, all right. Well, there you go. Very exciting. So, report back on how that tastes. If it tastes different, if you feel healthier, all that stuff. Wow, it's a lot of health information this week on After 9 with all your vitamins and concoctions from yesterday.
And my bone broth. I'm drinking my bone broth.
How does that taste?
It's fine. It doesn't have that much of a taste. You know what it's like? It's like a very, very diluted chicken noodle soup without the noodles.
Oh, okay. Do you add anything to this, or is it straight water broth? That's it.
Straight water broth, and it's not salty like a regular chicken noodle broth would be. It's got a little bit of a taste, but really not a lot.
Ugh, it doesn't sound good.
It's supposed to be good for you.
Okay. All right. We'll take your word on that one. I don't know. Maybe I should try this stuff because I've heard so much about it lately.
Okay, I should drop off some bone broth powder to you and some air popped popcorn for your tasting pleasure.
Okay, and then I'll give you your face-to-face sweatshirts.
Sounds good.
From our friend John Fairley. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this. I heard this the other day, and I was totally amazed by this. The fact that there is a 3-letter word in the English language that has the most definitions ever of any word in the English language.
It's an English word.
It's an English word. It's 3 letters and it has the most definitions. What is it? 645 different meanings, different ways you can use this word.
Okay, can I have a hint?
3 letters.
3 letters.
I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you. If anybody else, I'd like to see if anybody else can guess.
Okay.
If maybe they heard this information or not.
I'm thinking about R. I'm thinking about the. I'm thinking about it's. It's kind of a.
Yeah, it's an actual word, not like I don't know, a connection word or.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Like it. Okay. Could it describe an item?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
So not like cat or dog. Could it describe an action?
Yes.
Like run.
Producer Ed keeps guessing ass, why, any. Like he's just throwing all 3-letter words out. Run is it, Lisa.
What?
Run is the word.
Run.
Yes.
You're telling me I got it right.
You got it right.
Okay, so run has how many definitions?
645 different ways to use run and different definitions for the word run.
I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to run to the store. Don't run out of things.
You can run a temperature. You can run the water. You can run something by someone.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going for a run today.
Yep.
There's maybe you're singing a vocal run. I've never heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all these different ways to use run. It's amazing. I never really realized this before.
That's actually pretty cool.
Isn't
But
that a pretty amazing little stat I brought to the table today?
yes, but I have a hard time believing it can be used 600 different ways. I would believe maybe 50.
Ed says your nose is running. Liz says nylon run.
Wow.
Of course, Ed goes here. I'm not even going to read it.
Yeah, really, Ed. Ed's your typical. Never mind. I don't want to get gross.
He goes on a run of stories that we would never put on our run sheet to run on the show.
Sheet. The run sheet. That's it.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
In economics, it is when a sudden rise in demand leads to a run at the banks. In music, it's the long run musical.
Wow.
You could have. In card games, a run of consistent of 3 or more consecutive cards.
I like it.
Run clear of danger. The morning run. It's amazing. I'm doing this because I thought like you. There's no way. But then I start using it. I mean, I can't get to 645, but it's to me amazing. I'm like, yeah, this is the word.
So it's not like there are 600 and some odd definitions. It is, as you say, and I got to wrap my head around it now. It's 600 and some odd different ways to use the word. And I get it. I think that's really cool. That's one of those pieces of information you can put in your back pocket and pull it out at parties. Ha!
Yes, exactly. You can amaze people. Runtime. How long is that movie? What's the runtime on that? Good one, Wayne.
It's great. Run amok. We are all going to run amok.
There you go. Run someone down. You know, there's all these different phrases. I was just blown away by this, Lisa. Blown away.
That's pretty good.
So there you go. Amaze your friends, your coworkers, your kids, everybody today with that little stat. And tell them it's courtesy of the Morning Drive, Mike and Lisa on AM 800. Anne wants to know, Anne Marie wants to know, she loves your cup. Where did you get it?
This was, I have a pair of these, and it was a gift from my mom. And I know it's local. And you know what? I've used this before, and somebody commented that it was made by one of our local pottery people. So if you know who it is, please post it so you can get it for yourself. Isn't that great? It's a very substantial, heavy ceramic mug, and I love it. It's a good two-hander, you know? Give your coffee a run with this.
I need a big mug too. I don't like the small mugs. I need a good, square, large mug for my coffee.
Square?
Well, kind of squarish instead of, I find it's too feminine for me. The ones that are V-shaped. I like the, square, rectangular shape. Does that make sense?
No,
even though it's a circle and a cylinder.
No, because there's nothing square about it.
No, you know what I mean.
No.
It's like a kind of squarish, more than I don't know, like the cups that you put tea in, the saucer and mug kind. Forget it. I've run out of things to say. Our run here is done. Run along now, Lisa.
Okay, gotta run.
Got to run, and we'll bring you everything on our run sheet, is what we call it, tomorrow morning on the morning drive during the morning run, and tell you what's going on tomorrow. I hope there's more on the information, the drama between Ron Dunn, and the mayor and the health unit with all the drama going on with the downtown mission right now. I think we'll find out more today, and we'll see if they get the boot from that temporary location at the library.
Well, the rules are the rules, and I would imagine it's going to go that way. But hopefully, there's another solution. So yeah, I'm sure the developments will continue. We'll have the latest tomorrow for sure.
We will. That's what we do. Enjoy your day, everyone. Enjoy the nice weather, and we'll see